Hello Toy Collector fans, Universal Toy Collector here and welcome to the channel. Join me today as I open up these G.I Joe Classifieds and add them to the display. Okay then, so today is going to be a G.I Joe day with a total of 8 classified figures that I shall be opening up. We have Zaymot, Tomax, we have the Baroness, Storm Shadow, up here we have the Cobra Officer, this side we have Dusty, Gung Ho and Stalker. So what I'm going to be doing is, firstly I'm going to be opening up the G.I Joes and then I'll come back round and open up the Cobra figures. 2 seconds. Okay, so this is currently how my G.I Joe shelf looks at the moment. I have a mixture of G.I Joe figures and Cobra. What I'm going to do is separate the two. So I'm going to have one full shelf of G.I Joes and another full shelf of Cobras. And either one are going to be on this shelf here. So give us a couple of seconds and I get the Joes open. So here are the 3 Joes that I'm going to be opening up. We have Dusty in the Classified Series packaging. He's number 49. Then we have Gung Ho, who's on the retro style card back, which I think looks absolutely fantastic. And then we have Stalker, again in the G.I Joe Classified packaging, and he is number 46. Let's get these open and get them in the display. So here we have the 3 of them then out of their packaging, and my first impressions are I really like these. These are great. They look great. And if I'm honest, I think the best thing that happened to the Classified line was the fact that Valaverse and Action Force came out and started doing quality figures, because since then I think Hasbro have upped their game. Are they to the standard of the Valaverse Action Force figures? That's debatable. Some people would say no. And I would agree with that. I think Hasbro can do a lot more to improve these figures with the accessories that they come with. So Gung Ho, he came with a stand. So I know a lot of the Valaverse figures come with stands. So that's a good start with these guys on the original retro cards. But they lack blast effects as well. And I know Valaverse figures get some blast effects for the weapons and stuff like that. But we're not talking about Valaverse. We're talking about the G.I Joe Classified line. And these figures, 3 figures rather, that are in front of me now. Yeah, so Gung Ho in his original look, just like he was in the 80s, he's a much better figure than the original Gung Ho that they released in the Classified line, which in my opinion was goddamn awful. I ended up buying the Valaverse combat gear for Gung Ho. In my opinion, that didn't work, so I didn't bother with that in the end. I just reverted him back to his original look. But he's going to look absolutely awesome in the display, so I'm very happy with him. Stalker in the middle. Wow, I'm loving the fatigues. I think he looks absolutely amazing. He comes with some weaponry, as you can see. And what I'm liking about these figures now that Hasbro are releasing are the fact that you've got realistic weapons rather than those stupid Nerf gun looking weapons that the Classified line came with to start with. So this gun here, I will be giving this to Beachhead. I like Beachhead, I've got him on display, but I do not like the weapon that he's come with, so I'm going to be giving this to Beachhead. Hopefully that'll improve the look of the figure. But yes, Stalker, really good. Dusty, another great looking figure. I think he looks fantastic. I'm loving the colouring. My only bugbear is the fact that his lid is a little bit loose and it will come, it doesn't fit too snugly. So yeah, if you fiddle around with him, the lid will end up popping off. But other than that, I can't really grumble at these 3. I think they look absolutely fantastic. And Hasbro, well done to you for listening to the fans. You've gone back to the original look of the figures with the more realistic weapons. It would be nice if we could get some more of the original figures like Grunt, Rock and Roll, that would be absolutely awesome. We also need another Scarlet, because the one that you did isn't very good in my opinion. We need a more classic looking Scarlet. But yeah, happy with these three, and I'm going to get them on the display. Right, so I've put those three on display, and I'll show you those at the end. What I want to do now is get these Cobra figures open. So what we have here is in the Classified series packaging, we have the Cobra Officer. He's number 37. Next to him is Storm Shadow, number 35. Again, I've mentioned this before, I wish they'd have done a deluxe version of him in a white box to go with the Snake Eyes that was originally released when the Classified line first came out. In the middle, we have the Baroness on the G.I Joe Retro style card. Absolutely delighted I've got this figure. I missed out on the original Baroness with the motorcycle. And basically, I only wanted that set for the figure. Wasn't too worried about the bike. Have her now, so I'm happy as Larry. Then we have Zaymot in the Classified packaging at number 45. And then Tomax at number 44. Let's get these open and get them in the display. So here we have the 5 Cobra cronies, and again, all I can say is, wow, I'm really liking these. These look absolutely great. So here we have Zaymot. Wow, liking him. I think he's absolutely fantastic. And then Tomax on the opposite side. So they're going to look absolutely awesome on display. I'm currently waiting for a couple of Crimson Guards to turn up, and they will look absolutely awesome together. So yeah, really happy with those two. Zaymot and Tomax there. Brilliant, liking those. Then we have the Cobra Officer. Again, really liking him. I'm liking the design, I'm liking the colour, and I'm glad that he's come with a realistic weapon. What you need to do now, Hasbro, is re-release the Cobra Troopers with realistic looking weapons, and then I think they will be looking absolutely fantastic. So yeah, really happy with the Cobra Officer. Then we have Storm Shadow. Yep, I'm liking him. I like him a lot better in this outfit than the outfit that they originally released Storm Shadow in the Classified line. So happy with that. He looks good on display. And then the Baroness. Now I'm thinking she's a great looking figure, but my only bugbear with her was the big gun that she came with. Again, not too happy with that, so I've opted to display her with her pistols and not the big gun. Wasn't too happy with that. It didn't look right. She's a small figure. Her hands are quite small, and that gun that she got, well, it was too big for her, so I'm going to display her like this. So yeah, overall, really happy with all the figures that I've opened today. I've got to say, Hasbro are doing a much better job with the G.I Joe Classified line. They're looking a lot more like their original look in the 80s, which we were all used to and which we all loved. And long may that continue. Do I feel that they could improve the line? Yes, I do. To the extent I think they need to re-release certain figures again with more realistic weapons, like Duke. I think they need to re-release him. Wasn't too happy with his look. The Cobra Troopers, not too happy with their look and their weapons. I mean, they looked okay as in like troopers themselves, but the weapons and the accessories they came with, I think they could do a lot to improve those. So overall, with what I've opened today, I'm very happy, and these are going to look great in the display. Talking of which, let me get these in the display, and then I can show you guys what I've done. 2 seconds. So here's the setup for Cobra. In the middle, I've got Cobra Commander, flanked by Storm Shadow, a Cobra Officer, and then the 3 Cobra Troopers. If you can just see them in the background there. I've put them in the back because of their weapons. They don't look great. I mean, as figures go, they look okay, but again, it's the accessories, so they look like Nerf guns. Another figure that splitted or divided opinion was Firefly. Some liked him, some didn't. I'm on the fence with him. He could have been a lot worse, but then again, he could have been a lot better. So, me saying that, I think they should re-release him and give him his original original look from the 80s. Then you've got Destro and the Baroness there. At the back, you've got another couple of mercenaries. You've got Zartan. And then just in the back there, you've got Major Blood. Really liking those two figures, so happy with those. And then you've got the Crimson Twins. They both look great, and they look even better when they're flanked by two Crimson Guards. So moving down then. So in the background, you've got Beachhead. I've given him Stalker's extra weapon. If I ever get another pistol and dagger, then I'll swap those out as well, because he's got the green like pistol and dagger. They don't look great, if I'm honest. But there's Gung Ho and Roadblock. Again, Roadblock, liking him. The only thing that lets him down is his gun. He should have come with Marjuice, and I think that was lazy on Hasbro's part, because it's the same Gatling gun that came with the Ram motorcycle. And there's Breaker there, so that's looking pretty cool. As a vehicle, I like that. Looks great with the Gatling gun, but he should have come with Marjuice. No questions asked. No if, buts, maybes. Definitely should have come with Marjuice. Then we have Stalker. Again, he looks absolutely fantastic. Liking him. Dusty in the background there, looking great. Scarlet, they need to re-release her in the original costume that she wore for G.I Joe. It was plain, but you know, you can't beat the original look. I mean, I'm not too keen on that, if I'm honest. And then we have Snake Eyes, the Commando version. I do have the Ninja version plus the deluxe. Just at the moment, I don't have the space to display those. So yeah, I think Hawk needs to be redone. I've also got Lady J. I don't know why I've not displayed her. I guess I will at some point. But yeah, they need to, not Hawk, what's his name, Duke. They need to redo Duke. Not happy with him at all. But yeah, that was it. That was my opening of the G.I Joe figures. The Classified series, and getting them on display. So I'm just going to step down from there. And then, so that's that part of the display sorted. So happy with that. All I've got left to do now is sort out this, which should be done, hopefully, saying that by next week. So, yeah. So, just to let you know what's coming up on the channel. Back at work now, so I'm back on shifts. So, hopefully, now the Christmas period is over, I should be able to knock out 3 videos a week. So, hopefully get back into that, starting from next week. Next Friday, we have My Collecting Life returning, so that'll be episode 24. So that'll be back on its weekly Friday spot. So really looking forward to that. Got a lot of really good people lined up to chat with, so excited about that, happy about that. And then at some point, I need to factor in and set a date for the next Talking Star Wars live stream. I've got a couple of people that I'm going to be asking if they want to join us, but I need to figure out a time. And then at the end of the month, we have the Universal Toy Collector and Scuba Pete live stream. That will be on the 29th, but I'll let you know more about that nearer the time. Anyhow, guys and girls, that's it for this video. Just a quick opening of figures and displaying. And there you go. Really happy with that display. And then you've got the vintage Action Force Sky Striker there, with the vintage Action Force Wolverine just on the top. There we go. And then we got the rest of the Action Force stuff there with the Whale, Action Force Whale. And then some of the retro figures. Awesome stuff. Anyhow, that's going to be it for this video. So if you are new to the channel, feel free to comment, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to let you know of more content. And as always, there will be more content. Thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. And we shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.